All right, in this last section of chapter 4, we're going to solve absolute value inequalities, and we're going to focus on just solving less than equations because we spent yesterday doing greater than. So today we're going to do less than. Now, if you remember yesterday when I talked about it, or in the last lesson, I told you at the end to think of it as great or, right? Because those are the or questions. Well, less thans are the and questions, okay? They're the and questions, and they're going to look a little bit different. Now, maybe you remember from the greater problems, when we shaded our number line, we shaded a dot, and we shaded that was pointing, we shaded outward, away from the center of the number line. That's when we shaded on the greater thans. On the and, when we do our number lines, they should look like something like this. 2 points, they could be open, they could be closed, but you're going to be shading in between them, all right? Instead of shading the outer edges, we're shading in between. So what's that going to look like? Okay, here's your tips to write down. Shading should be point inward. And number 2, we're going to rewrite our final answer into one combined statement. So it's going to look something like this, okay? Some number is less than x is less than the higher number. And I'll show you how to get to this statement, but notice they're both less thans, right? So it's going to look like this in your final statement, and your graph is going to look like this. So let's try one of these and see how it goes. Okay, so the process of solving is going to be the same as what we've done before. All right, we're going to split this. We're going to do 2x plus 1, and we're going to switch the sign and make it negative on the left. On the right, we're going to do the 2x plus 1 is less than or equal to 5. All right. Then we're going to solve. So that's not negative. So it'll be 2x is greater than or equal to negative 6, divided by 2, and x is greater than or equal to a negative . All right, let's try this again. So I have 2x plus 1 is greater than or equal to negative 5. Okay, that's what I do on the left. I change the sign. And then over here, I'm going to 2x plus 1 is less than or equal to 5. So let's solve this. Okay, let's solve this. So when I do this, I separate them out. 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to negative 5. So I change my sign, put it to the negative. And on the right, I'm going to do 2x minus 1 is less than or equal to the 5, the regular 5. Now I'm going to go through and solve. So if I add 1 to both sides, I have 2x is greater than or equal to negative 4. I divide by 2. And I have x is greater than or equal to negative 2. And let's do this one over here. Add 1. So 2x is less than or equal to 6. Divide by 2. X is less than or equal to 3. All right, so that's all fine and good. So how are we going to do this? Well, we are going to take this statement right here. I'm going to show you how to make this the correct notation. So I'm just going to rewrite it up here. Now, we're going to put the lower number on the left, the higher number on the right. We're going to put an x in the middle. Now, what goes between them? Well, it's always going to be less thans. Okay? Notice these are or equal to, so we're going to keep the or equal to line. And I want to show you how this is exactly the same statement. So x is greater than or equal to negative 2. So notice that the greater than end right here, this fat end is next to the x. It's next to the x in this notation as well. So we just flipped this one around. And then over here, we brought this whole thing straight down. So instead of writing x twice, we just smushed them together. All right. So again, this is saying the same thing. This is just the proper notation that we want to use. Now, what does this look like on a number line? Well, on the number line, you're going to have -2, and you're going to have a 3. And since they're or equal to's, I'm going to close my circles, and it's going to shade in between them. Now, the way that we read this is we would say that x lies between -2 and 3. So it's a between question, is what I call them, between. And you can visually see that x is between -2 and 3 in the inequalities. All right, so we've done a lot of solving like this. We haven't done a lot of notation stuff like this. So I want to spend the next minute or two just practicing notation. All right, since solving these absolute value inequalities is not that different, but the notation is different today with the and thing, I want us to practice with this a little bit and get more comfortable with it. So if it's the and thing, what I'm going to do is take the lower inequality and flip it around. So I'm going to do negative less than or equal to x. And then over here, I'm not going to write x again. That's repetitive. I'm just going to take this part of it and bring it straight down. As long as these are two or less thans, we're good. And as long as my lower end is negative, is a lower number, left side is lower number and the right side is a higher number, we're good. Now if I graphed this, it would look like this. Lower number is -1, higher is 7. I'm going to close the circles because these are or equal to lines, and I'm going to shade between. So we say x lies between -1 and 7. So let's say we solved another absolute value question and we ended up with these: x is greater than 0 and x is less than 10. So what does that look like as the combined and statement? Again, I'm going to take this one and flip it around. So 0 is less than x. Over here, I'm not going to be repetitive and write x again. I'm just going to take this portion and bring it straight down. All right? It should make sense. The lower number is on the left, the higher number is on the right, and we have less than signs in between. When I do this on a number line, it looks like this: 0, 10. I would do open circles on this one, and I would shade in between. And that's what it looks like. Hopefully this makes some sense and will help you in your notation when you do less than problems, because they are and solutions.